4 or 5 different stocks that you like, stuff that you probably use every day. If people know they can come to your OnlyFans and learn how to produce a track, they're gonna subscribe. Do this for years. This is long term. So the big news is now that Biden has classified documents that he has had for a long time. Not only since he was vice president, but he has documents since he was in the Senate, which I'm sure those wasn't classified documents. But nevertheless, he has classified documents from when he was vice president. And I think this was a smart move for him to reveal that he has it at this moment. Why? Because of the situation that's going on with Trump. And Trump denying it or saying the FBI put it there. I mean, everything but, hey, I got some papers. I'm sorry about that. Come get them. So Biden has taken advantage of the situation. One, because Trump is handling it bad. Two, you can't prosecute a sitting president. So it doesn't make a difference what's going to go on. It can look bad for him in the political party, but technically nothing will happen to him because you can't criminally prosecute a sitting president. And the Democrats won one part of the government, and the Republicans is running the other part of the government. So the likely of chance of getting him impeached, well, you can impeach him. I'm talking about the likely of chance of getting him out of office is like 0. So it's almost the perfect time for Biden to say, hey, I think I got some classified documents too. Because you don't want to wait until you're no longer president and then they start thinking about prosecuting you. Now, on the other hand, here come Pence. Pence has seized the opportunity. They was attacking Biden, trying to make Trump look good or whatever. But Pence said, hey, I might have some papers too, which was genius because you cannot jump on Pence if you're making excuses for Biden. Oh my God, and it's starting to look like most presidents or vice presidents, they keep stuff, whether it's by accident or whether they think, hey, this is for my memories or whatever. Because it's Trump, it's Biden, now it's Pence. I'm sure it's probably other presidents that kept stuff also. But Pence may be running for president. So Pence say, hey, let me snip this in the butt and get this out the way. Hey, I think I got some documents also. And he did exactly what Biden did. And I think what Pence did is kind of like sat back and watched and see how they handle Biden. Then he said, okay, they're saying Biden called the FBI himself. Well, his lawyers. Said, hey, we think we got some papers here. Come check it out. And the FBI was like, oh, thanks. Okay. So Pence said, you know what? I think I got some papers too. Come check it out. While Trump is still fighting in court like, these are my documents. I didn't have to give them to you, this, that. So Pence then basically making Trump look bad also, which is another power move on Pence's behalf because he may run for president. So you got Biden and Pence both calling the FBI themselves, meaning their lawyers, saying, hey, we think we might have some papers here. Come check it out. And here go Trump saying, I shouldn't have to give you those papers. Those are my papers. My gosh, this is a twist. It's a big twist. Now, might I bring this to your attention? I don't think Trump is going to do any jail time or anything behind it because America is set up to, they don't like to put presidents or former presidents in jail. Are they going to try to get as much money, make it a civil suit? Yes, they're going to sue Trump for so much money. They're going to try to break him. This is why the other stuff that they went after his company, the LLC, in the other situations, and they've won. And they're suing Trump to get money. Now, anybody else that probably was up under Trump, that they're probably going to make an example out of them, and some of them are going to jail. Trump is not going to go to jail because they don't want to set they don't want to set the situation that if a president does something while he's in office, just wait until he's out of office, then go charge him with something and put him in jail. They don't want to do that. They're not going to start with Trump. They're not going to do it at all. This is why I say he is not going to jail. They're going to sue him, though. They're going to get as much money as they can out of him. They're going to make him pay. And the people that's around him, that's helping him evade taxes or documents, most likely some of them are going to jail. They're going to make examples out of the people that's helping him, but he's not going anywhere. They're going to sue him, try to break his companies, try to break his pockets, but he won't go to jail because America don't typically like to press charges against presidents when they're out of office. Now, is Trump making it hard? Yeah, he's making it hard for them not to want to try to put him in jail. But then they'll go after Obama, then they'll go after Biden, then they'll go after the Clintons. It's just that America's not set up like that. So now, Trump is the one looking like the bad guy. At first, the Republicans thought they had seen some red meat. And they jumped out there on Biden like, hey, you can't be, you see what I'm saying? It's a setup. You got papers too, so why are we mad at Trump? And then here go Pence. Oh, wait a minute. I got papers too. I got classified documents also. I don't necessarily know how classified the documents was that Pence had because he was vice president, but he did have some documents. So at this point, I'm thinking all the attacking Biden is about to slow down because there is no way they can continue attacking Biden and Pence just, admitted that he has some classified documents also. I'm thinking this is the common thing. They don't really keep up per se, put it in a system that they don't want hackers or whatever to be able to get attach themselves to those documents. So it's probably easy to overlook when you're packing up, or you can't get in the mind of the people because you just never know. They might want to have something to remind them when they was in office, so they keep it or whatever. I don't think they try to keep it for no malicious ways or whatever. I don't even think Trump was really trying to keep it for any malicious ways. I think he just kept a little too many documents and it was noticeable. If you'd have kept a few of them or whatever, 5, whatever, or some that wasn't so important, they wouldn't have noticed it or they wouldn't have even messed with them. But he made it a big deal and tried to create a circus out of it. And now he got himself in some hot water. And yes, they're going to investigate Biden. They're going to investigate Pence. Nothing's going to happen to neither one of them. Why? Because they called the FBI, told the FBI to come get the papers. The FBI had to tell Trump, hey, you got some of those papers, we need them back. First, Trump said, I don't have any papers. Then he says, then when they say you do, we'll come get them. Then when they come, they found the papers. Then he said, okay, I don't have any more. Then they found more papers. Then he said, oh, y'all planted them there. Then he said, well, they're mine. He just kept on moving the goalposts. So they're going to go after Trump. They ain't going to hold back. They're going to go after him full force. And he brought it upon himself. So there you have it. Biden, classified documents, and Pence, classified documents. They're going to get treated much different than Trump because Trump is trying to fight it. And they're like, welcome the FBI in. Hey, y'all can check, see if we got any more. That makes them look like good guys. And here Trump over there wishing he would have not fought this. So I just broke it down in a nutshell, y'all. Trump won't be going to jail, but they're going to go for his money because they don't indict um, presidents or former presidents, because then people will start attacking them on a regular basis if they knew that can happen. They'll just wait until they not president anymore and then go after them. So they can't allow Trump to get locked up, so that won't happen if anybody was praying that it happened or whatever. And I know that's what people want, and he probably deserves it. It's just not going to happen. All right, y'all. I eat knowledge for breakfast. Hope y'all subscribe to the channel. Comment. Let me know what you think. And I'll get back with you.